And in Europe, stocks advanced in early trade as investors track trade and key Eurozone economic data. Well, Annette Wisbech is on the floor today to update us on these latest developments. Hello, Annette. Good to see you after a long while.
Hello.
Right. Oh, let's begin with the first speech by Christine Lagarde. Of course, she made her first speech today as the ECB president. She says the Eurozone needs to create its own growth. What is Lagarde trying to say here?
Well, she's actually saying that the Eurozone needs a new policy mix in order to unleash its growth potential, and that we are at Europe has so many opportunities, and again we are at a crossroad for Europe. She's essentially calling for more fiscal spending to boost the demand side of things, because clearly, given our demographic situation, etc., there needs to be done more from the fiscal space, meaning more fiscal spending, because monetary policy cannot be the only supporting factor in town. That's essentially what she's saying. It was her first big speech as new ECB president.
Okay, so what can we expect from ECB going forward?
It will be an interesting one, because many people were thinking that Mario Draghi more or less pre-committed what Christine Lagarde can do in her new role as ECB president by approving or actually launching such a big monetary policy package back in September. But I think Christine Lagarde will surprise us, because she seems to be very, very active and also proactive player. And her first speech already gave us some hints, because she was also mentioning the negative side effects to the monetary policy stance, something which was quite evident and quite new for an ECB president. And she was also saying that they will very quickly work on a review of the monetary policy framework. So I guess we'll get some sort of a new ECB pretty soon with Christine Lagarde, and perhaps also some changes to the monetary policy stance.
All right, and Germany's third quarter GDP was confirmed today with the Eurozone data out, meaning there is no recession in Germany. Do you think Germany will pick up in growth again?
It's an interesting question, because so many people on the markets believe that we are headed towards a cyclical recovery, that are those who are quite optimistic. But if you look at the GDP numbers, for example, for Germany, and as also on the details, it still shows that manufacturing, which is like the backbone of the German economy, is still very weak. Also, the PMIs are suggesting that, which came out also today, the purchasing manager indices, which are like a forward or leading indicator, they are suggesting that the manufacturing sector is still in contractionary territory. So I guess a really strong rebound for the German economy. Therefore, we would need a very strong agreement between the States and China when it comes to the trade conflict. So, in other words, I would say we have avoided technical recession in the third quarter in Germany, but we're not in for like a very strong rebound, I guess, pretty much soon. It will be more anemic growth also next year, given all these uncertainties weighing on long-term capital decisions by many corporates.
All right, Annette. Well, I've had a wonderful week with Conrad there and you today. And I'm looking forward for a bright and beautiful week next week. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Right.